Hi again, everyone. Welcome back to Enjoy English School. I'm Bruce.
I'm Antony.
Today we continue. This is our day 2 of Save Our Seals, SOS, which is usually spoken or produced in Morse code, M-O-R-S-E, 大写的 M, because this was a person's Xing, family name, M-O-R-S-E, Morse code, da 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 da. The da 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 is S, means S when you listen to it. Da 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 is an O, and then da 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 again is an S. S-O-S is what sailors or pilots, they will use this when they have serious problems with their ship or with their airplane. But we're changing the SOS from souls, referring to people, and changing it to seals.
没错，这是我们昨天介绍过的 SOS 在海上去求救的讯号，老师是来自于摩斯电码。那在这边的话，我们把这个 Save Our Souls 拯救我们吧的 soul 变成了 seals， 拯救我们的海豹吧。我们今天要继续介绍，我们昨天呢介绍了那个海豹的外形啦，它们多可爱，还有它们身体里头为什么能够生活在这种很冷的北极跟南极区，而却不会死呢？是因为它们有非常厚的脂肪。那我们今天要介绍更多跟海豹有关的内容，而且要注意到说是它们为什么它们的生存遭受了威胁。
Okay, our first paragraph, first sentence.Unfortunately, there are parts of the world where seals are constantly under threat. There are some parts or some areas of the world where seals are under threat or threatened. That means they're in a dangerous situation. Some of this is natural. The white shark, the great white shark, loves to eat seals, but that's a natural occasion in science or in nature. Today we're going to find out about something that doesn't have to happen, and we hope we can change it.
没错。
SOS, Save Our Seals. Unfortunately, there are parts of the world where seals are constantly under threat.In eastern Canada, an annual seal hunt is responsible for the deaths of hundreds of thousands of these creatures every year. Harp seals are prized for their fur. Sadly, the ones that are easiest to catch on the open sea are the newborn babies. Many activists, artists, and celebrities have spoken out against the Canadian seal hunt because it is seen as extremely cruel.The baby seals are chased down by hunters holding large wooden clubs. They are then struck violently over the head. Hunters also shoot at seals from their boats, but because skins are worth less with bullet holes in them, using clubs is the preferred killing method. As far back as 2007, an international team of veterinarians studying the hunt said it was unacceptably inhumane. They demanded that the practice of clubbing be forbidden.Yet, the practice continues to this day. What's worse, the hunt isn't even economically important. Fishermen hunt seals in the off-season, and they make as little as 5% of their income from it. Hopefully one day this annual killing will be a thing of the past.
好，我们来看第一段第一句话哦。老师刚刚也特别解释到说，这么可爱的小海豹，它们现在遭受到了一些威胁，可能有一些呢是来自于环境的威胁，好，自然环境的威胁。老师刚刚提到了这个 Great White Shark， 大白鲨。非常喜欢吃海豹，那是来自自然环境。可是事实上呢，我们今天要讨论的重点是在于来自人为，我们人造成的一些威胁，其实大家可以不要让这些悲剧发生的。所以你看第一句话哦。Unfortunately, 很不幸的事情呢 there are parts of the world where seals are constantly under threat. Constantly 就是一直不断的怎么样 under threat 遭受到威胁。在有一些地方，这个世界的某些地方呢，海豹是不断遭受到生存上的威胁的。
In eastern Canada, that will be the Atlantic Ocean part of Canada, not the western part where the Pacific Ocean is, where we are. An annual seal hunt is responsible for the deaths of hundreds of thousands of these creatures every year. A hunt is to follow and kill an animal. And in eastern Canada, there are people who they make a living by killing seals. The skin is usable, and of course the meat as well.
没错，所以这边他告诉呢 ，in Eastern Canada， 在东边的这个加拿大东岸的这个地方呢 ，an annual seal hunt， 它是每年都会固定的有一个这个猎海豹的季节 ，is responsible for the death of hundreds of thousands of these creatures every year。每年呢，这造成了他有提到 hundreds of thousands of， 都要记得那个 of， 它有要加 s 的情况。这边的话是指这种几十万海豹就这样子在这个捕猎海豹的季节中丧生了，他们是要为这件事情负责的，是他们做的。好，在这里的话用 is responsible for 来表达这样的概念。
Harp seals, another kind of seal, are prized for their fur. People consider them very valuable. As I said, their skin or their fur is soft, and many people like to wear clothing, just as wool from sheep, but you don't have to kill the sheep to get the wool. If you want the harp seal's skin and fur, you have to kill the animal.
对呀，所以在这边的话看到就很伤心。我昨天呢提到说，我最喜欢就是这种竖琴海豹，对不对？好可爱，白色的，小小的，好像很好抱，很像枕头一样，对不对？他现在就讲这个东西。Harp seals are prized for their fur。好，大家呢会想要去猎杀这些竖琴海豹呢，主要是因为它需要它的这个皮毛，对不对？但是如果说今天我们要穿这个羊毛的话，我们只要把羊毛剪下来就好了，不用杀羊。可是海豹的话呢，我们要它的皮毛，我们不得不杀海豹。所以在这里的话，听到就觉得有点伤心了哈。
Sadly, unfortunately, the ones that are easiest to catch, the harp seals that are easiest to catch on the open sea, not near the shore, but out in the ocean, are the newborn babies, the smallest ones, the ones just born.
那所以在这边可以看到说，很不幸的呢是 the ones 就是这海豹呢 that are easiest to catch on the open sea， 在公海上面你可以比较容易抓到的海豹呢，都是这些还刚出生的这些竖琴海豹。你可以想象一下，为什么这很麻烦呢？因为如果说今天要足够的毛皮的话，那你代表这个小海豹的毛皮就只有那样嘛，你要抓很多很多只，那样的话其实很快的，这些海豹的这个生存能力可能就会受到威胁，即便竖琴海豹的那个繁殖能力很强，也容不得这样子一直被杀掉。
Okay, in the next paragraph after our break, we'll find out some more bad news for our harp seal friends. Okay, starting our next paragraph, many activists, artists, and celebrities have spoken out against the Canadian seal hunt because it is seen as extremely cruel. Of course it's cruel. It's heartless to kill baby seals. They haven't done anything to anybody. And activists are people who are concerned about an issue, and they will protest or write letters or do other things to draw attention to a problem, to make people aware of something that they probably wouldn't know about otherwise. Artists, you know, whether they are singing artists or painting artists, whatever kind. And celebrities are just famous people like this guy here, a celebrity in Taiwan, everyone knows him. These kinds of people speak out against. That means they complain about and they try to teach other people, 不行, we shouldn't be doing this.
没有错。所以这边的话呢，这一段的第一句话就是 many activists。老师刚刚特别提到了这个 activist， 就是很关心某个议题，然后为这些议题发声、写信，想 呼吁大家一起来拿出一些行动来处理事情的这种人。好，在这边的话，顺便补充一下，如果你今天提到是动保人士，你可以用 animal activists 来表达这样的概念，这样就清楚多了。所以有很多这些这种动物保护团体啦，还有一些艺术家，还有一些这种知名人士呢 have spoken out against the Canadian seal hunt。好，开始去公开的去声援海豹，就去制止这些在加拿大东岸这边一直不断有猎海豹季这样的这种活动。为什么呢？ Because it is seen as extremely cruel， 因为这样做真的太残忍了嘛。
The baby seals are chased down by hunters holding large wooden clubs. So the seal hunters are in boats, and they have large wooden clubs, a thick piece of wood, and they beat the baby seals, and of course, the baby seal cannot protect itself.
所以这边的话这一段我都不太忍心看。他这边讲到说啊，这些这个小 baby 的这个海豹啊，海豹娃娃们呢，他说 are chased down by hunters， 好，就是被这些猎人追捕着。不要忘记，他们这是开船去追捕嘛。然后呢，这些 hunters 怎么样 ？Holding large wooden clubs， 他们拿着木棒，然后看到这个海豹娃娃就蹦，海豹宝宝就蹦，把它打昏，然后把它带走，这样。
They are then struck violently over the head. They are the seals, the baby seals. To strike suggests violence. It's a lot of power and a lot of force for a negative effect. Death would definitely be a negative effect. They're beaten on the head. So hopefully they will die quickly, but they may not hit them exactly right. It could be very painful.
没错，这个 they 的话就是这些 baby seals， 然后到后来呢，他们的头啊就会被这些木棒给打，而是这个地方用的是 struck violently， 很用力的击打下去，打到头这样。
Hunters also shoot at seals from their boats. Shoot refers to a gun or rifle, but because skins are worth less with bullet holes in them, using clubs is the preferred killing method. People might say, well, why don't they just shoot them? It will die right away. But the bullet will leave a hole in the skin, and then you cannot sell it for as much money.
哦，原来是这样，所以他这边告诉你说了，后面更糟糕的事情是 ，Hunters also shoot at seals from their boats。他们也是用枪去射的。老师刚刚就讲说，不是有人会问说，如果你用枪射一枪毙命的话，他们小海豹比较不会那么痛苦嘛，对不对？为什么不这么做呢？他就告诉你 ，But because skins are worth less with bullet holes in them。好，因为如果他们这个皮毛上面留下了弹孔，他们的这个皮毛的价值就没有那么的有价值了。所以呢 ，using clubs is the preferred killing method。所以他们还是多半用木棒，是为了考量到它的这个毛皮的价值。
Okay, let's take another short break, and we'll be right back. All right, now our last full paragraph. As far back as 2007, now for me that sounds ridiculous. That's not very far back. But for young people, whoa, 2007, 15 years ago. An international team of veterinarians. That's a hard, long word, but you should learn it anyway. These are animal doctors. They're good guys. Studying the hunt, they were invited to by these activists and artists and so on. Hey, you're not going to believe this, and we want to get your opinion about how they are killing the baby seals. The veterinarians then studied the hunt and said it was unacceptably inhumane. This is not acceptable. This is against how people should act.
Yeah, 没错。所以这边的话告诉你说 as far back as 2007， 然后回到这个2007年，好，这么早以前哦。 好，其实事实上老师说啊，这其实也没有多早，但是对一般的年轻朋友来讲，2007年哇，15、16年以前，好早了，对不对 ？An international team of veterinarians。这个字的就是 animal doctors 兽医的意思。好，在这边的话，他说有一个国际的这种兽医团队呢 ，studying the hunt， 好，他们去研究，被受邀去研究了这个猎海豹的这个活动，对不对？好，他们就说了 ，said it was unacceptably inhumane， 就是这实在是太不人道。完全无法接受，是人的话应该不会做这样的事情。他们表达了这样的评论。
They demanded, they insisted, these are the vets, the animal doctors, that the practice of clubbing be forbidden. This is what really disturbed them. Sometimes we kill animals for food. That's one thing. But to kill a baby seal from a boat with a club, that's a different story. It should be forbidden. It should be banned. B-A-N. If you have 过去分词重复一个 N-E-D, B-A-N-N-E-D, forbidden, banned.
就是禁止的意思。所以在这个地方的话，他们用到了这句话 ，They demanded that， 不要忘记 demanded that 后面的话有机会出现 should 省略句型。所以他这边他写说 ，They demanded that the practice of clubbing be forbidden。在这个 be 的前面，你帮我写一个 should， 然后打一个这个括弧，把它框起来，就是它可以省略。如果碰到 demand that 后面接一个子句的话，有机会碰到这种 should 省略句型哦，要特别注意一下这件事情。所以他这边讲到说，然后这些国际的兽医团队呢，他们就要求说，这样的行为，什么行为？ The practice of clubbing 用木棒打死这些海豹宝宝的行为必须被禁止 ，be forbidden， 或者是可以说 be banned。
Yet, but, still, the practice continues to this day. The fishermen, hunters from eastern Canada continue to club baby seals to death.
所以在这边15、16年过去了，对不对 ？Yet the practice continues to this day。现在这样的行为还不断的发生。
What's worse, even worse, the hunt isn't even economically important. Of course, economically has to do with money, and it's not that money isn't important, it's that this activity is not earning a lot of money.
所以说今天他就告诉你说，更糟糕的是在后面，他告诉你说 ，the hunt isn't even economically important， 在经济的角度来看，他也没办法赚多少钱，所以感觉上，那你干嘛要这样做
？Fishermen hunt seals in the off season. Fishermen go out fishing in their big boats, but the fish that they try to catch during most of the year, they're not there 12 months out of the year. They come in seasons. They come and they go. Well, the off season means there's no fish at that particular time, and that means they've got the time to kill the seals, but it's not economically important, and we'll find out why soon.
好，他告诉你说了 ，Fishermen hunt seals in the off season. Off season 就是那种淡季。如果相对于这个 high season、peak season 的话，off season 的话是淡季。他们在淡季的时候，他们会去猎捕海豹，然后他们后面就会告诉你这个重要的事实。为什么说 economically unimportant？
And the hunters, they earn as little as 5% of their income, of their annual income, their yearly income. Only 5% comes from this activity of clubbing baby seals.
好，你可以想象一下，就是他等于是顺便赚点小钱，所以他这个从这边可以获得的实际收益呢，占他们年收入只有少少的5%而已，其实没有5%也没有关系。可是你这样杀害了非常非常多的这个海豹宝宝，这样是不行的。
Hopefully, one day, this annual killing will be a thing of the past. We hope, truly, that just as we stopped hunting and killing whales, they're hardly killed anywhere, anytime now in the last 30 to 50 years. hopefully the same thing will be true of baby seals in the future.
没错。所以在这边的话呢，最后告诉你说，希望但愿有一天 ，hopefully one day， 好 ，this annual killing 这种一年一度的这种杀戮海豹的这种活动呢 ，will be a thing of the past， 将会成为一个过去式，不会再发生了。
Okay, maybe a little bad or sad news, but we can hope the future will turn out brighter. Well, that's it for the 2-day lesson on Save Our Seals. Now we'll take a short break and come back with a review of some important vocabulary from today's lesson. Okay, our last couple of minutes for this program will be on vocabulary. Number 1, threat. Threat is an action which promises harm, which is likely going to lead to harm.
没错 ，threat 这个字的话就是威胁的意思，它可以当做名词，如果要变动词的话，再加 en 变成 threaten。好 ，threaten 的意思就是去威胁到他人。
Number 2, be responsible for is to accept responsibility, that you admit that what you're doing is wrong.
所以 be responsible for 就是为什么事情负责任。那在这个地方强调的是，因为发生一些不好的事情，谁要出来负责？
Number 3 is the verb prize, and here it means to strongly value something, to consider something very valuable.
没错，在这边的话指的是这种很重视。然后在这边提到是竖琴海豹 are prized for their fur， 对不对？它在这里的话用 prize 这个词来表达。
Number 4, speak out against is to condemn. C-O-N-D-E-M-N. 2 N's there. C-O-N-D-E-M-N. Condemn or to speak out against.
所以在这里的话指的是公开谴责某样行为，也可以使用 condemn 这个字来表达哦。
Number 5, to chase down, you can use this for people. The police chase down the criminal. These hunters in Canada chase down the baby seals.
就是追捕的意思。
Number 6, violently, this is the adverbial form. Violent is the adjective, violence, E-N-C-E, is the noun. This is strong and very negative power.
没错，就是很暴力地做什么什么事情。
To forbid is not allow something or condemn.
没错，在这里 forbid 就是禁止的意思。然后老师在之前还提到 ban ban， 它的过去分词的话要再加 an， 再加 ed。
And our last item, economically, has to do with economics, of course, so it has to do with making a living or money.
没错，在这边的话，你可以看出来 economically 也就是在经济方面的，好，就是跟钱有关系，跟 economics 好，经济学有关系的哦。
Okay, that's it for today's program. We'll be back, the two of us, next month with some other lessons. We can't wait to serve you here at Enjoy English School. Till the next time,
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.